Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Roman, aka Mr. 343, back at it once again. And today, I am going to be getting a guest on here in a minute. I got Shadow. Hold on.
Hey,
Go.
glad I was able to make it this time. I have a
Hold on
dentist
just a second.
appointment.
I got to freaking make sure, make sure everything's all set, because...
Yeah, I have like a dentist appointment soon, but I was glad I was able to make it.
Yeah, hold on just a second. I got to freaking fix something here. So that way, let me see if I can try doing it like this. So make sure I am... Because I could still hear you, but I want to get it set to where I can actually hear you through my my headphones. This is supposed to be noise cancelers.
Nice, nice.
Try to get this all set up. All right, let's see here. Try to see if I can. All right.
You can hear me through the headphones, right?
Yeah. Let's try it now.
Okay. You're kind of freezing on my end.
And I'm trying to see. On. All right, let's try that.
I think you're still frozen on my end.
Yeah, about that. Or where did I set that for? Oh, here we are. Let me see if I got this. Well, I don't always get a cat.
So today's topic is the Bayonetta controversy, right? About the voice actor.
Hey, give me a minute, dude. I gotta freaking fix something here. But
okay,
more than one way to skinny cat. There. Try that. All right, let's try this now.
You're not freezing, so that's a start.
So far, I'm still hearing you through the phone, but all right, I'm trying to jack in with the phone. I mean, the headphones here, but you know what? Screw it. All right. Let's try that, because yeah. In fact, about the whole freaking thing with Bayonetta.
Oh wait, Can I start real quick?
Good.
So remember back in like Smash 4, Bayonetta was announced, and she turned out to be the most OP character? Good times.
Yeah. Oy, it's just nothing more than a fiasco, I can tell you that much. But this is why we can't actually have nice things, because we got the voice actress Helena Taylor coming out saying that she's getting some low pay for I mean, it's kind of hard to actually tell who's lying in this situation there, Maggie Negan. It's just it's just a jumbled up mess. All right, hold on, I gotta get Shiny on here.
Hey, Shiny.
Hey.
Yo, what's up?
Just came on time as I predicted.
What's that?
I know you're gonna be streaming around this time, so I had to be on.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So we heard about the Bayonetta controversy, which I get the point of what's going on with the voice actor situation not getting paid enough.
Cockadoodle pussy.
Hey, Dio,
Ah, nice.
Hey.
you were disappeared in my server.
Wait, what?
You were disappeared in my server on Discord.
Well then, I have no idea why. But how is everyone and what's today's conversation?
Oh, we're talking about the whole fucking Bayonetta controversy.
Okay, I have no idea what the fuck is going on with that one. All I
So-
know is, if it involves Wokies, they can all go fuck themselves.
No. This is really different, though, dude. It's
it's
basically about the voice actress Helena Taylor actually saying that she got like only $4,000 for like freaking portraying Bayonetta, the voice of Bayonetta.
I think like she didn't get paid enough.
So she's just being a greedy bitch then.
Yes,
Ah.
but it's kind of like it's a freaking and how voice actors are actually being underpaid and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's because you know how things happen with unions demanding how much more money you want to get than that.
Well, to be fair, since you said union, there's something else I want to throw out there, but I'll wait till y'all are done with this conversation first.
What is it about unions though? You're gonna bring up their shiny?
Oh well, okay. So, okay, so you know how SJWs always love to try to get a gotcha, like, well, yeah, how come you're not doing X? Well, apparently they're saying, to losers who complain about censorship for fencers, how come you're not complaining about this censorship, air quotes there, and basically in Chainsaw Man, when the MC is singing in the bathtub, he's supposed to just be, singing about unions and shit. When in actuality, all he was doing is just yammering on. He wasn't saying anything. Like everyone has stated, that all he was doing was just, going, la 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 la, like that kind of thing. But what makes it even more hilarious is Unseen Ballsack, aka Unseen Japan, wants to chime in with his his 2 cents, sorry, honest to God mistake.
Yeah.
But what isn't a mistake is that he needs to wear a toupee to cover that hideous head. But he is trying to say the anime fans don't know shit about
And
anime.
even though like Unseen Japan doesn't live in Japan, he lives in
No.
like in Washington State area.
Yeah. And also, he's just a fat, disgusting, bald-headed loser who wants to be the hero of Japan.
And also the same thing with the Sachiko person who's basically a Japanese woke feminist. Guess what? She's fake.
Who didn't see that coming? But
I
what
mean,
makes
basically, God forbid, this is why we can't actually have nice things, including anime, because of like fucking fake ass wokies and shit like that.
Yeah, what I learned from a lot of people saying this, including Vic himself, who got who getting tired of these sad losers. They just basically say this. These idiots. They gave him the keys to these psychos who using the social media as a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
And like seriously, like why you want to use social media as a weapon? Like seriously, these big companies and small companies are too afraid of something that's freaking small, and they're just gonna be bowing down the knees for 50 psychos. To be honest.
Mm-hmm. And it was annoying is the fact that these companies want to bend the knee to a bunch of pink-haired basement-dwelling losers who don't even buy their shit. They're not fans.
Or they never even gone to the con in years.
They're the air quote fans. The Goku is my favorite Pokemon type
Yeah.
of fan.
And or say, Inklings are children. It's because of this stupid commercials that you're a kid now, you're square now. You know the situation.
Yeah, I mean that was just supposed to be a stupid, funny little, chime. Like, I mean, it wouldn't have the same ring to it as like, "Oh, you're an adult, or you're a squid, or you're an adult, or you're a squid." Like that doesn't have the same ring to it as "You're a kid now, you're a squid now."
Yeah.
But they don't understand, what makes sense. because
point-
they are stupid.
And the point is, it's like they don't know anime very well, and I could tell people who are just buying anime merch and cosplaying, they just want to get attention. They think, oh, they're fans of it. They don't know very well.
Again, they're the Goku's my favorite Pokemon level fan.
Or basically the you're a kid now, you're good now kind of fans as well. You know, they believe this type of stuff. What those
Yeah.
Americanized commercials believe.
Did Geek Freak just show up?
Yeah, he left.
Oof. Well, I hope he's okay. But no, I mean, what's funny is going back to the union thing is these company, unseen hair and other assholes are trying to sit there and say how come we're not complaining about the whole Chainsaw Man singing about union jobs and shit. Simple. It
Yeah.
was never said. That was a fan translation that someone just added to it.
And the point is, it's like, Unseen Japan is basically, all I can say, I call him Unseen Incel.
Well, yeah, that's what. And what's sad is that he has a wife, and I just feel sorry for this woman because you just know that she's not getting any good dick.
Yeah.
I should take that back. She probably is getting some good real dick on the side, and it's to the point where she has a husband, and this child that they have, son or daughter, I don't know, but their child calls him dad. And then it's like, I've seen Japan just walks, it's like, honey, I made a bunch of incel weeaboos mad on Twitter. Can I have some sex? No! Use a sock. I'm fucking a real man right now.
Oh my god, Cuckold
Okay.
Simulator.
Yep.
Man, I might think about waiting. I'm waiting till Cuckold Simulator is gonna be complete so I could do my live stream on that.
Nice. But no, it's just you got these assholes like Unseen Ballsack and every other dumbass who wants to be the voice of Japan. Meanwhile, Japan themselves are like, hey, shut up. You don't speak for us. Hell, it's not just Japan. You got assholes who are like, okay, y'all can't wear sombreros to do, Mexican stuff. Meanwhile, Mexicans are like, hey, thanks for liking my nationality, my culture, let's have fun, let's have a party. Hell, I
And-
seen this one comment, this was absolute golden. It was like, this Mexican guy saying, to the assholes that are complaining about the cultural appropriating bullshit, I as a Mexican will invite everyone to the, fiestas and shit like that, to the point where even if the police come, they too can be invited to the damn party.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the whole Bayonetta situation.
Yeah.
I decided not to actually cancel my pre-order of freaking Bayonetta 3 because I really want to play the game anyway. So
Yeah, for me, I didn't have time to play any of the Bayonetta games myself.
I never really played it, so I don't really know what to say.
And the point is with the voice actor situation, because they say they don't pay enough because of, I'm not sure what are the costs they have. They're paying. It might be they have to do with the bloat they have. Like Nintendo might have some bloat as well because they have the stupid diversity hires and a stupid treehouse. The whole deal.
That is
Oh,
stupid. That is freaking stupid. Stupid. I am so sick of this diversity bull crap. I mean, seriously, can't we just do something about this? I mean, I'm sick and tired of these freaking wokies telling us, oh, we need more diversity. We need more diversity. Dude, I'm about to blow a freaking casket in this shit because I'm getting sick and tired of this crap, man.
I mean, no, I too, because see, here's the thing. I, as a motherfucking bisexual, aka queer motherfucker, am sick and tired of these assholes thinking every character has to be gay, bi, or lesbian, or trans. It's like, listen, if a fucking gay Iceman and all these other shitty-ass gay characters is what's in store for my representation, then give me all the straight motherfuckers there is, because at least straight Batman, straight Superman,
Yeah.
and insert every other straight hero here gets the job done and goes on awesome adventures. Because, what the SJWs have, which is a bunch of lame-ass, limp-dick gay motherfuckers who talk about their
Preach it,
feelings
preach
and
it.
how misogyny, it's evil. It's like, I don't fucking want that.
Yeah, same here. Cause for me,
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
basically a mixed. Cause the reason I'm partially Hispanic, partially black, but and I get the deal that I'm getting sick of. How some of the black people saying, oh, they're crying about that. The other black people are getting tired of the crying victim situation.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well,
that's the thing. That's the thing. I mean, even when you've got like a good head on your shoulder, and you're like a minority or you go something like that, you say, listen, we appreciate what you do for us, but you're going way overboard, and we really don't want like this stuff that you're putting in. But when you do say that, like when you're a minority or gay or something like that, they say, oh, you're Uncle Tom, you're a coon, you're a sellout to your own. I
Yeah,
mean, how stupid is that?
It
Bullcrap,
is
man.
fucking stupid. And yeah, I totally agree. Why can't
and
they
yeah,
actually focus on making good video games over trying to be, diverse and inclusive and stop listening to fucking people like Anita Sarkeesian for that matter?
And
and
yeah,
that's the
you see what's going on with the Splatoon game and the Pokemon game, and you know what happened with Animal Crossing. They
oh
removed gender with style.
Oh, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. So let's talk about Animal Crossing for 1 second. So in every other country, they use she/her pronouns, aka real-life words. Meanwhile, here in the West, for whatever reason, well, we know the reason, but whatever, they've taken out pronouns because we need to be more diverse. No, Isabel is a woman. Tom Nook is a male. There's only male and female. That is that. And then you
Yeah.
jump. Now, I mean, sure, we could probably go with like Coco, who is kind of the creepy ass character now. Sure, we can play around saying they would be non-binary because they're supposed to be creepy and mysterious, so why not? But you jump onto Pokemon. For whatever reason, Scarlet and Violet have gotten rid of, gender, which I'm sorry, but gender is important. I mean, hell, there's this one asshole who was talking about how, when did gender ever matter in games? There's different dialogue when you choose male or female and talk to different NPCs. Not just that, but there's different outcomes too. But this asshole is sitting there, it's like gender doesn't matter. So, like, guess what? The style, you look like a male, you look like a female. Body A and body B are still male and female. As
Yeah.
I've seen this one image. Someone made a little comic where there's like person A is like so we're just using body A and body B, and so this guy's like, okay, so can
I'll
body
have to
B
send you.
take out their shirt? And then person A is like, oh no, they're a female. It's like then
What does that? What does that even matter? Like,
Oh yeah, Maggie, I'm gonna have to send you. I'm gonna have to DM you freaking my Discord server later on after the stream. So
wait,
Yeah.
you got new again?
But it's like it's this whole concept of, okay, so if they're non-binary, then clearly body A can, body B can take off their shirt, right? It should be no problem.
But yeah,
Because
this is why I'm getting tired of this stuff, and this is what happens when you let these type of videos happen for the past almost over 10 years already.
I don't
And here's the
know.
thing.
See,
There's
yeah.
no such thing as non-binary. I'm sorry, but that's the facts. Like, you can look anywhere in the world. The only way someone can be non-binary is if a horrible accident happens to their genitalia.
Yeah.
Sure, this is why I
And their
said
and their chest size anyways, but the point is the chest size doesn't matter if it's female, they have like buzz or something.
Hmm.
See, yeah, no, and here's the thing. Going back to the chest side area, it's like I laugh my ass off when these so-called.
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta do something real quick.
I'm gonna say it. You do realize not every woman had to have largest breasts, right? Or not every man had to have the biggest feature, right?
Or have the strong muscle pecs, I could say.
Exactly. It's like these people be like, oh, but I'm not better because I don't have certain features. Like, are you sad? There are guys like myself who are small and fucking skinny as small and what, a little chunky, but still skinny as hell compared to some guys who's fucking what, big as fuck.
I mean,
And taller than me.
what's funny is the fact that all it is at the end of the day is they want attention. They want validation. Going back to Pokemon real quick, like have the whole SJWs come again saying, "Oh, we're taking this character here to be trans. They are going to be a trans icon,
I'm sorry,
and
but
it's the new electric type gym leader, the streamer, and they want her to be trans only because of validation.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do
And
with logic or anything. It's just I want them to be X.
guess what? The Pokemon company affiliated these wokey Twitch streamers like Gabby, for example. She's the one who kind of begged for the mandates to happen, which we couldn't get entered to any official Pokemon tournaments.
Hmm. And it's just absolutely asinine because why the hell are you coming in here wanting this character to be X? Just like with Silver in Splatoon 3. These
Yeah.
idiots were like, oh my gosh, they're non-binary. Like, no, Silver's a girl. No such thing as non-binary.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And this is the reason why I get really frustrated with shit. It's like they'd be like, well, she has a small chest, therefore she's not about it. It's like, so you're saying to me, these people with a small chest don't exist?
I mean, not just that, but what makes it even more hilarious is too bad Dee Dee's not here because she could help me with this. But in Monster High, alright, they have retconned Frankie. Just in case you don't know who that is, Frankenstein is basically the daughter of Frankenstein, and she is non-binary now. Now, granted, it can make sense, air quotes there, because it's every body part of her is a female. I mean, maybe she has the kidney of a guy, something like that. But at the end of the
Yeah.
day, it's like, first of all, why are you retconning this character? Secondly, one of the things that's out there is Laguna Blue, who is based on the monster from the Black Lagoon's
Yeah.
daughter. She is now
Yeah.
pink. And the reason being is
I
because
get the whole
they
Monster
were
High situation, so yeah.
is because they said that girls don't like the color blue, and so looking back at Frankie, who is
I'm
now
sorry.
blue,
Wait. Dear, can I help you right now? I
what?
know several people in my real life who happen to be women that like the color blue. That's bullshit.
I mean, it's weird that they changed Laguna from blue to pink, but yet they made Frankie blue, even though they stated that girls don't like that color. So it's like, wait, what are you doing? Like, it doesn't make sense because you just said they didn't like blue. So why are you making main character blue?
Yeah. Also, Vizier actually brings up the point. By the way, the only good thing about Matt Walsh's statement is that he exposed some anti-anime folks on the right.
Well, yeah, now we know who to basically flip off.
I
Point
say flip
is,
off both sides because basically, on one side it goes against God, and they can't actually understand the creativity of art.
So
Whereas
is
on the
eating
left, it's all about fucking feelings.
so
Yeah.
is eating shellfish, growing, wearing mixed fabric, and several other things. But yet, and also shaving your beard. Shaving your beard is a no-no in God's eyes. But yet they like to cherry pick.
Yeah.
You know
Problem
what?
is,
Fuck both sides. Basically, both sides can eat a dick.
to be honest, both sides do have their wokies and their SJWs, I could say.
I mean, they're the SJW classics after all.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they were the first ones who were wanting to, censor things. I mean, back in our day, insert boomer joke here, you had the whole Dungeons and Dragons as satanic, as well as Harry Potter, Pokemon, rock and roll, and what I've noticed when it comes to these religious nutsacks
Jesus fucking
is
Christ.
whenever there's something that is popular, whenever something is fun and exciting for the young ones and shit, they go after because it's like, how dare you be fun? And meanwhile, let's face it, okay,
Yeah.
church is boring. You go to church, you listen to the preacher. It doesn't matter if he's and praise Jesus, or or just a monotone talking.
That
To
was
be
really good.
honest,
That was really
It's
good.
still boring as fuck.
to
It's
be
still
honest,
dull.
like not to be
Also-
anti-religious or anything, cause
Hold
like
on. Okay. Maggie, I actually sent you a link to my Discord server in the DMs for if you want to come and join us. I mean,
Yeah.
the point is okay. Besides, not to be anti-religious or anything. Look, I know church is okay. Well, sometimes I only go to church when necessarily I'll have to go anyway.
also, where in the Holy Bible does it say you need to go to church every Sunday to worship God?
Yeah,
No, it
there's
doesn't.
nothing in the Bible on that, to be honest.
No, it's just what the man wants. Because you
Yeah.
gotta remember, there are a lot of cherry pickings in the Bible as well.
Even though I question my mom about this, I question other Catholics about this. Like, do you go to church every Sunday? Yes, but where in this Bible say, "Oh, going to church every Sunday makes you a Christian"? Doesn't make any sense.
To be
Mhm.
fair, to be honest, I mean, if I had a choice between being with a religious nut job or these wokies, I'll go with the religious nut jobs. At the very least, you can say, you know what, I respect you, but I'm not going to listen to you. But when it comes to these wokies, they're always in your face and even stalking you.
Yeah,
I mean,
even
hold on,
though,
hold on. To be fair now, when it comes to the religious nutsacks, I mean, you got the whole, that come to your house. Can we talk to you about God? Let's talk to you about Jesus.
Isn't that Jehovah's Witnesses?
Or the
Yeah.
Jehovah's Witnesses and Mormons. But you also got, when you're driving down the road, you got the picket sign individuals like, change your ways before it's the end of days.
Oh,
Yeah, but at least they don't
Oh yeah,
resort to
let's
violence.
not forget about the time that freaking Vic Mignogna actually had to tell off a pair of like freaking like those picket sign types of people. Actually,
Yeah.
freaking. Oh my god, that no matter how many times I watch that, it never gets old, and it also shows how how Vic is willing to actually stay true to his faith and try to actually show people they're in the wrong.
Yeah, that's the point. And
Yeah, but
I'm
see-
trying to stay true to my faith. And the thing is, what's going on with the Pope in Italy? Like right now, it's like I could say the Pope. He's kind of ruining the true kinds of Christians, which is Catholics or whatever.
I mean, when it comes to the Pope, I heard some things about the Pope.
Yeah.
Let's just
Oh,
say,
yeah. Speaking of the
let's just
religion-
say you don't want to be a choir boy and left alone with the Pope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the point is, I'm just saying, like, where in the Bible say, "Oh, you have to follow the Pope"? No one.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Because basically, it's just a religious person, and this is why I don't believe it. I mean, I do believe in a higher power, but I don't believe in organized religion like freaking Christianity or anything like that.
I believe in Cthulhu.
What
Oh,
I only believe
hell,
whatever
Cthulhu.
is in the Bible, and
The call of
that's it.
Cthulhu.
Also, here's another thing, guys. Did Jesus ever preach the word of God in a church?
Oh yeah, there you go. And
No,
not just that,
no.
what's even... Oh, go on.
Sorry. He kind of did, but except it was like outside.
Well, what makes it even more funny is, these wokies are sitting there saying you shouldn't hang around X type of person. Like, one of Jesus' fucking besties was literally a hoe.
Yeah, and he kind of forgive her sins.
Yeah, which, I'm sorry, but first and foremost, there's no such thing as sin. That is literally a man-made construct. I
Yeah.
mean, the whole sin thing, it was made by people who didn't like what that guy over there did, so they made, their god say, hey, you can't do that thing, or you go to a bad place.
Yeah,
Well,
and this situation has passed on to the wokies.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
the thing,
Go on.
Oh,
There you go.
well, to be fair, I mean, but when people say, "Oh, this is a sin, this is a sin," I mean, yeah, sometimes they can take it a little bit too far. But when you say, "Listen, if you kill somebody, you'll go to hell," I mean, yeah, I mean, if you consider that a sin, if you think about it.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Anime.
Wait, even in self-defense, it's considered a sin?
Oh boy.
Anyway,
That's
you
kind
were
of
about to ask us anyway something.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
self-defense, you'd be forgiven. That's the thing.
So apparently, I have one of these crazy ass Christians who was down below my ass though on mine, all because of my artwork, and he was seeing something like this. You're drawn. You're. I mean, you one of those cartoon child evil people stuff with an M, and I'm like, look at these types of people. Like, I would love for God to actually come down to heaven and smack these people back to reality.
There goes gravity.
Before
Jesus Christ.
before I smack them out of existence, but it's like, Jesus Christ, dude, you forgot about anime characters.
I'd actually tell that person, if you're actually just gonna freaking say shit like that, get the fuck off my ass.
And the thing is, if I call someone like a certain word and say, "Oh, you must be racist," "Oh, you must be sexist," no, it's just one person who's just being a total asshole, just being that type of person.
Yeah, and they're just being ignorant.
And you know what? I really didn't know if I wanted to bring this up or not, but since you brought up roadies and stuff, okay. So the other day, I saw something absolutely fucking horrendous, and I didn't even want to share it with Mr. A's Discord because it was just too goddamn disgusting. While it wasn't CP, it was borderline CP. You see, on Twitter, somebody there's a video on Twitter where you got a bunch of kids at the park who were dry humping each other.
What the heck?
What the fuck?
And it gets worse.
Okay, can we stop
The-
talking about
The parents, the only thing the parents did was just laugh and pull the kids apart. There's no backhand of justice, if you will.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to ask SJWs, how come you're not getting on this? Instead of worrying about a fucking cartoon character, why not get on this right here?
And here's the other thing. If, like, for example, that Karen I told before, I don't want to mention her name. The thing is, she gets all upset over cartoons because, cartoon females, because she feel ashamed of herself, and she's just jealous. And not just that, she uses excuse say, "Oh, he's going after young cosplayers," but no, she's just doing that as a way that she's being insecure, that she's being jealous because she feels ashamed of herself that she's getting older.
Exactly, and one other thing to also note, and I'm pretty sure this is absolute fake, and I hope that the person who made this comment was just trying to make a joke. But apparently some dumbass on that video was saying, this is a part of their culture, you need to respect it.
Yeah.
Now, I might not be black.
No.
Now, I might not be black, but I'm pretty sure, if not certain, dry humping one another is not
I'm
a part of
sorry,
culture.
but that's not black people. I'm sorry. Even as a black person myself, like, no. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, I'm looking like, no. That's not normal.
Yeah, see, there you go. Like, again, I might be a white guy, but I'm pretty sure, if not 100% certain, that is not a black thing.
It's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's get back with the situation with, yeah.
You might want to read this there, Dio.
This is really funny.
Man, hold on, I gotta get back to my room. I was in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't really expect to, read a comment. Hold on.
Twitter. It's Terrorati. Is it like the Illuminati of Twitter?
Twitterati aren't going to go after the thing mentioned Dio because the Twitterati all. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yes. Exactly. They're not going to go after them because they are them. They support them just like they support cuties. Mind you, they were all over Uzaki-chan for weeks. But as soon as cuties came out, brave and bold.
Yeah.
Oh God, freaking Yeah, starting
no.
in Brave. Yeah, bullshit.
No,
Yeah,
you
My
wouldn't
last
use
that's
that
more
funny.
starting in Brave than that shit.
I
And
literally had to
here's the
believe my
thing.
ego.
And here's the thing of the situation. So are you saying that?
I was simply saying this. I remember I poked fun at cuties and I was pointing out the hypocrisy of, how people would call you a pedophile for liking lollies. Yet, and child molesters say what like lollies. Yet, these asshats will literally would sit there and be like, oh, well, no one's not making it awkward when it goes to cuties. You just straw man that comment. I'm like, that doesn't matter. And now, right now.
Yeah. Like honestly, I'm gonna say this: these people who are just being, actual, following, who keep calling other people the P word. Guess what? Like they need to look at their likes, at what they liked on, and at the same time they need to look at their follows. Cause here's the thing: they might be following Vosh, they might be following Damon Mills and Kiefels.
Yeah, basically, yeah. In fact, I can't stand Vosh. That dude is just.
I don't know.
So
I absolutely cannot stand Vosh either. He is, by all means, a piece of shit.
And yet,
It's
Vosh,
Yeah,
just,
Damn right.
it's just his personality is so damn punchable.
even though my mentor had an interview with Vosh before, and guess what? Like I know he was being targeted by him.
Well,
And the point
Yeah,
is,
it's just
Vosh is
disgusting.
basically, let's say he's basically like a bad name for libertarians.
I mean, he was a good name for libertarians since when? I always thought he was.
But he's a good name for liberals because like how
Exactly.
how he actually defends cuties, but can actually slam lolicons.
And the point is, like, how you can be?
Vosh defended cuties?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then he
Yes!
has no room to talk about a goddamn thing on Lodies.
Yeah, and that's the thing. People, the people who follow Vosh, Kiefels, and Damon Mills, and have no right to just go bash at me because look, I have a life. I want to try to live it, and the point is, I couldn't go back to my local cons because of that
The
Karen and
asshole
her
that got
friends.
you banned.
Huh?
The asshole that got you banned.
I didn't got banned, but the point is, I just end up like I said, I just end up being walked out, and I couldn't come back because here's the thing. I looked through, Karen got her information public. I kind of Google map how far she went there, and guess what? She lives 10 minutes away from my former workplace, and guess what? I couldn't come back to my former workplace anymore, and yes, in the library, since she drove there. That's the thing.
Yeah. Oh,
What do you say? You're buzzing off.
Oh, I thought I wasn't the. I thought I wasn't the only one that heard the noise.
I heard it as well.
I mean, we already know what it is, so we must not act surprised. It's just ignore it, like we ignore whatever and move on.
Yeah, the point is, the thing is like, how would people try and do is find their workplace and just basically go cause a scene on someone's workplace to get that person fired?
Well, hell, 90% of them fired. Get their accounts down for no reason.
Huh?
Also, if you really want to talk about something, oh man, I love that bombshell freaking Vic drop on freaking Arms Girl.
Yeah,
That was just beautiful.
And yeah, the point is, it doesn't make no sense about, like, let's say this: if she never met the guy and made a big lie, he knows very well that he never met her at all. They were cutting off.
Going back to them, it's,
The only people who are going to believe, these idiots are just neckbeards with no lives, because they believed, the bitch Monica Rial.
Hold on.
Hello.
On here.
Yeah.
Hi, sir.
Hey, sir.
Okay. But you need to fix the audio before you guys speak, Mr.
I
Anime.
mean, he did just get a noise-canceling earphone or headphones.
I think it's not the audio. It's just the annoying old people who refuse to get hearing aids.
Yeah.
Because they had the freaking TV cranked up so freaking loud.
You
I
should
just
have.
hold on. Mr. A, I gotta ask, what is Thanksgiving like at your house? Like, what is Thanksgiving and Christmas like? I mean, yeah, it's like, hello, Grandma, can you please hand me mashed potatoes?
Basically,
Is that-
I gotta work Thanksgiving there, dude. So
Oh, so you don't have to scream, can you hand me the mashed potatoes, Graham?
Yeah.
exactly.
But
Because
still,
I'm probably gonna have to be working Thanksgiving this year. So along with
I don't know
Christmas.
why you don't get a ask for a day off. Like, you have the right to ask for a day off.
Yeah. For
I know.
me,
I'm trying to actually save my freaking person for like if something comes up.
Shut up.
Like
I see.
But anyways, as much as I say, look, I'm not, when I get a new job at some point soon, I'm not gonna tell where I'll be working on my feeds, because I don't want them to find out.
yeah, I don't want you getting. I don't want her actually.
What? I couldn't hear you. You cut off.
Okay, hang on.
Hey,
Bob.
What I was
King
saying is, okay, what I'm trying to say is, I don't want you actually getting, freaking attacked by she who must not be named, and I'm not talking AH either.
Yeah. Just take the Karen.
Yeah, the Karen.
bitch.
So, have we talked about Helena Taylor outing herself as a liar yet?
Yeah, we talked about that in the first
Yeah, that's-
topic of like.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Let's go back
yeah.
to it. Just
No,
actually.
that's fine. I was just seeing if we'd already covered it. That's cool.
Yeah, but basically, like back with the Bayonetta situation, the voice actors, they say she worried about she didn't got paid enough. Why didn't she go to any cons to get more money and to like be a guest?
There you go.
Maybe because she want to suck her dry.
Turn on the TV
Oh.
and they tuned us.
Shit.
Yeah,
Say-
Also,
I said maybe because she want to suck them dry because he knows she can take advantage of them.
And at the same time, look, at the same time, not just only just go to cons, be a guest, so you get paid. Also, there's
Yeah. She
There's
wanted to
also,
suck
like-
them dry and not in a good way.
you know what I'm saying. There's also, let's say, there's
Not in a fun
also
way.
they can do streaming anyway, since Vic and other VAs are able to stream. Even I enabled Michelle not to stream.
Okay, hang on. I gotta freaking look at the Fire King here.
Because it's not I didn't do it alone. I do it with my friend and I kind of enable Michelle not to stream. That's the thing.
All right, hold on. Let me what freaking Fire King X said. He says these people are the true hypocrites the whole time. The people who say that lolicon is CP, yet they don't think about the actual children.
Yeah.
No, exactly. Exactly. It's even more annoying that I have to deal with these jackasses losing their shit about art.
And he also added, and that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Oh no, you see that exactly. This is what I mean. It's like these people like, oh, like I had friends be like, oh, this guy was born to them and stuff like this. Like they're literally making false accusations that could ruin my life. Wow, congratulations, you're a great person.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
But even though, like, not just only I could say between streaming and not just also going cons. Also, the only thing is what voice actors need to do get a part-time job, which is no big deal.
No, part-time job. No. I'm a voice actor. You can't make me get a part-time job. What are you talking about?
Well, if they want to get a little more money,
gotta get the money.
and at least they'll help out their business.
I will never forget the time when Vic Mignon, his time was up at his, panel, but he was like, no, I want to stay to make sure I got, everyone. Meanwhile, the bitch says Monica Rial, as soon as her time was over, was like, alright, I'm gonna go to the bar and get shit-faced.
Oh, God.
Like, it really shows you the true, the true voice actors.
And don't forget the people that helped them. Don't forget Arms Girl and all the others. Hanley and Arms Girl.
Mhm.
And the problem is, I'm just saying, these people really need to stop, going after people's lives and start doing something for their own. This is why losers destroys, winners create.
Yeah, I mean, and that's
Yeah.
what SJW's all are. Just a bunch of sad, pathetic, basement-drawing, neck-bearded
Oh yeah,
losers.
which actually reminds me of a freaking quote from J.R.R. Tolkien. Remember, freaking
Evil does
you
not.
can only corrupt and destroy created.
Mr. A, could you repeat that? We
It's
barely heard
basically,
it.
it's basically evil cannot create; it can
Fuck
only
my life.
destroy.
But sorry, it was just the technical difficulty.
Yeah, and I don't know why.
Sorry if you're getting frustrated.
But don't get frustrated. But I'm just saying, I know you're getting your headphones soon. At the same time, try to have some soundproof paddings on your walls.
Yeah, true that. But like I was trying to say before I got cut out, like all this. Yeah. Was J.R.R. Tolkien said it best. Evil cannot create. It can only corrupt and destroy the good intentions good people have made. And it's actually just freaking shows how these are.
Exactly.
No, yeah, and another thing I noticed with the book and why both these type of extremists, they want to claim about maturity, yet they act more childish than everyone else though. Yet they
I mean, to be
Yeah,
fair,
let me-
oh, go on.
That's what I'm saying. They hate youthful and young-looking teens, and they want people to be age up so fast. I'm like, no, you have to experience life like everyone else. Who
I mean,
gives a
what's-
shit like childish stuff?
I mean, what makes it so fucking hilarious is these people are literally childish. They have pink hair, pronouns, they dress like they are rejects from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and they will scream and ree at the top of their lungs if they don't get their way. You better respect their imaginary pronouns. If they identify as non-binary, you need to say they or them. If they identify as a group, you need to say your group.
And the thing is, I'm just gonna say these sad losers, as much as they just want to destroy, guess what? Like if they get really doxxed, and guess what? Their karma's gonna happen. To be honest, their date's gonna happen. It's not gonna be me or anyone else. It's gonna be someone who'll try to track them down and get justice for us.
And they deserve whatever comes their way because they are all a bunch of obnoxious little terrorists.
Yeah,
exactly.
And the thing is, I'm just gonna say this: like, they shouldn't left their freaking behaviors back in high school or middle school in that matter. Because the thing is, look, like, this is reality. The world's not a freaking public school.
Not just that, but what makes it even more fucking hilarious is the fact that you have these assholes who are, they every time they create a series or whatever, there always needs to be a prom. Prom needs to be a thing. And it's like, why is there a fucking prom episode in She-Ra?
Because they're actually stuck in freaking high school.
Exactly.
Yeah. I've been to a junior prom, and I didn't went to a high school prom. Do I really care? Not really much.
No, because you know why? Because you're a grown-ass adult who has bigger things to be concerned with than, I didn't go to prom, so I need to make a cartoon to validate myself.
Not
Here's
really.
the sad thing is like, I don't even care about prom, to be honest. I was more focused on my grades.
Nobody does. No one really cares about prom. The only people who care about proms are these sad, pathetic, neck-bearded, pink-haired losers with pronouns who I guarantee you were as unlikable in high school and middle school as they are now. Because they were like, I didn't go to prom because I was scared. No, you didn't go to prom because you were an obnoxious, entitled piece of shit. And no one liked you.
And the point is, they failed to get a date. That's the thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, notice how in comic books now, notice how every fucking character is gay. There's no such thing as a heterosexual character. everyone is gay, and if they weren't gay, they're gay now. And it's like, what the fucking straight people at?
And yet, what the quartering had to say, he made a video clip about, let's say, about everybody's gonna be gay by 2030 because they're, how the woke is kind of ruining up with Generation Z.
Yeah, they are. They're not
like, I mean,
ruining
everyone
Generation
has.
Z, they're ruining the millennials as well too. And
Yeah, like-
Gen X.
Yeah, like everyone has to be gay because it's phobic to be straight. It's
I'm
evil
sorry.
or whatever.
But I'm gonna tell these people to go fuck yourself. I'm straight. I can't let the fact I'm into woman.
And guess what? Guess what? It's good that you're straight. It's okay to be fucking straight. I get pissed off whenever I see these fucking wokies slither in and say, we need more diversity. We need, gay characters, blah,
And-
blah,
You
blah.
want to? Here's the thing. I have a solution to them. You want diversity? How about what I want? I want variety. I don't care if someone's gay. If anything, I don't care if they're straight or trans. I
Yeah.
want more people who have different opinions. Versus
Yeah.
trying to X them all.
We all want good character, story, design, stuff like that. That's what we, the fans, crave. We want a story, not a fucking lecture.
And the point is, for me, it's like I'm getting more asexual by the day because look, I can't focus on getting a relationship at the moment because look, I'm straight as it is, but at the same time a bit more asexual on the side because I'm not really rushing to a relationship or anything. I'm just taking my time.
Yeah, sort of like how Joe Jackson become bisexual because God forbid I mean, as much as I like.
The thing is even more funny is you have an obsession with like Yuri. They hate Yuri, yet I'm like, why do you even hate Yuri or Yari so bad? Oh, because they don't represent my LGBT plus mindset. Like, I'm sorry, but no one gives a damn.
Seriously, are you fucking that dense?
And besides, if I want, look, if the only thing is, if let's say this, if I really want to get into a relationship, it had to make sure the person is interested in me. That's the thing.
I'll just be friends with them first. I'll give them 5 years. If they can be interested in 5 years, then I'll be in a relationship with them. If they're not, I'm sorry.
You know what's funny is the fact that these SJWs, whenever they write their characters, it comes off as, just cheap. Like, they're gay, then they fall in love. There's no chemistry, we need to build up, because SJWs don't know what the fuck love is. They don't understand that it is a process.
Freaking, if you want a good example, the Owl House.
Yeah, there you go. Luz and Amity, they start out as kind of, enemies at first, and then they make their way towards, a relationship. They start as enemies, then they become friends, and then, feelings start to emerge. See, that right there is how you do a smooth, solid relationship. But these SJWs, they have it be where the main character is gay, and when they find another gay person, they fall in love in the end.
Yeah.
And they live happily ever after. Mind you, whenever they portray straight relationships, the straight people are always hostile and harsh to one another. But the gay relationships are just peaceful and romantic and full of love.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but you can also be harsh and evil toward one another as well. Do they realize that?
I mean, what's even more hilarious is, I don't know if you've seen this or not, but apparently, the new, Little Mermaid and, the upcoming Snow White movie, they are not going to do the reason why the Ariel went up to the surface just to get some dick. Instead, they're going to have a different plot. Like why, Ariel went up to the surface and Snow White is not going to get Prince Charming. And I'm here like, that's the main point of the entire movie. What the fuck are you going to do?
Seriously, are you just that dense?
No, they all dance.
Yeah, that's the thing. They all fucking dance. They all stupid. They all Brain dead.
And the sad thing is, these are the big bad people who lose their shit about my artwork, and
Yeah.
like, are you people that's this emotionally challenged?
Like, I'm just gonna say this. Here's the thing: what's going on? That these people who keep relying on college, they didn't look at this meme and say like this, or a comic say, "Oh, the mom who has who wears a suit and telling her son, oh, don't be like this guy,' and then the other mom telling her daughter, saying, look, this guy makes more money than some bitch who making
Oh, I know
less."
the picture that you're talking about, and I love that because basically it's this whole. I guarantee you the SJWs are the main ones who are probably looking down at the working man, saying, "This guy's stupid. You need to go to college to get a gender studies degree, and that way, you can be just like me, fat and useless with pronouns."
Yeah, for me, I kind of stopped going very much on college for getting a degree, but the only thing is, I go to the alternative program and just learn a skill.
Oh look, fire kids are interesting.
As soon as I got out of high
What's
all I
it?
really what I was saying was
He's buzzing.
ugh. Sorry, but if you're still buzzing, just fucking ignore it.
I mean, I didn't want to bring it up because I know you're already frustrated and shit, and it's not your fault. And
not your
also,
fault.
I highly recommend you, as much as you would want to, do not chew out your grandparents because you still need a home.
Well, I got a best idea. Since I know you're streaming from a mobile device, it's the best idea to do it outside.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I mean that's what I did before when my laptop was broken. I used my cell phone to kind of talk to you outside.
I doubt
Exactly.
Wi-Fi.
Well, that's understandable. But one thing I will say though is these SJWs, first and foremost, they don't give two shits about any of us. They don't give two shits about the queer people. They don't give two shits about the blacks, about the Mexicans,
Yeah,
and then
true.
especially they don't give a fuck about Asians unless it benefits them in some way. And all they really care about is being validated, and they want us to say, "Thank you, white savior. Thank you for saving us." When in reality, we're all like, "Get the fuck out."
I just look at them like I'm just looking like shut the fuck up, please.
Of course, Derek's willing.
Yes. And one other thing I want to throw out there too is they don't understand that we don't want their help. We didn't call for them. We didn't beg nor cry nor anything. They invited themselves. They didn't even invite themselves. They just orged in and said, "Hi, I'm your white savior. I'm here to save you now." It's like, no, we don't want you. The Mexicans said to GTFO. Hell, what's funny? Me and Didi as well as Shadow was talking about this the other day with the whole Taco Bell thing. If you don't know, Taco Bell failed twice in Mexico because Mexicans have stated this is not Mexican food, and these idiots are always talking about how cultural appropriating is a bad thing and all that shit. When yet in reality, it's like, okay, then how come you're not saying anything about Taco Bell? Why aren't you trying to cancel Taco Bell? Which me and DDR came up with it because they believe Taco Bell is legit Mexican cuisine.
Taco
And
Bell's
we,
Well, and
American.
Taco Bell is owned by Pepsi, so But bear in mind that they had a reason to believe that Taco Bell would do okay in Mexico, because American style Chinese food, like the junk food and the buffet that we call Chinese food here,
yeah.
they had a guy open up some of those in China, and they're making a killing out there because these people think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically they're just laughing at us like, hey, look at these fucking Americans thinking this is all
It's
food.
not even like that. It's not even like that though. They consider it party food. Like when we go out and eat junk food and stuff, they consider it party food, and they think it's funny. Yeah, that we think that's Chinese food, but it's there's no malice behind it. They're just like, oh, okay, cool, American version Chinese food.
And guess what? You know what makes no sense? Domino's Pizza in Italy.
Yeah, Domino's Pizza is just cardboard. Domino's
Oh
Pizza
shit!
is just fucking cardboard.
So I got the limited run games Shredder's Revenge for the Nintendo Switch, and not only does it have some kick-ass art books and stuff in it, but it's got a coupon for a free pizza at the Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
nice.
Yeah, oh yeah, Firefly's not Firefly, but Viking. You're welcome. I don't mind.
And the point is, it's funny enough. I'm gonna say this is like if you even put Pizza Hut and Italy, it doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah, because that's not actual, Italian food. Which, by the way, I'm surprised they haven't complained about, fucking pizza. Like, hey, this is not legit cuisine.
And the point is like Taco Bell in Mexico doesn't work very well because Mexican food is more authentic than the Taco Bell ones.
Well, it's kind of like the thing about pizza. The thing about American pizza is it's very, it is Italian based, because what it was that it was made by Italian immigrants in the United States. So it is an American food the way we know it.
Yeah.
Kind of like corned beef and cabbage, being an Irish food. That was actually made back when they first came over on the ships. The Jewish immigrants and the Irish immigrants were like right next to each other, living in the ghettos right next to each other, and so the Irish would make that they would go through the corning process for the beef, and then the Irish would buy it from them, and that's what they'd use for the celebrations. That's how that's how corned beef and cabbage became associated with Ireland. It's an American Irish tradition.
America.
Oh yeah, and it's American, Irish, and Jewish technically.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you're let's say this, if you're going all the way to Guatemala, there's a McDonald's there, and they, what they serve, not just burgers and stuff, they also serve beans and rice and all those Hispanic food, and also they have their separate McCafe away from Starbucks.
Yep.
I kind of wish there was more restaurants that served authentic Mexican food.
And also, now, sir, no one likes actually guy.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm talking
Cerno,
about not Taco Bell or anything like that.
Cerno, here's what you do. You go down during the lunchtime hours between 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. and you go like downtown or where there's construction workers and stuff, and you find them food trucks, and I promise you will find real authentic Mexican food.
Yep.
Wait, we actually have that in my city, near me. I was like,
yeah, that's the best. That is the best place to find real Mexican food.
In the city.
Yeah, because Taco Bell is more of like an American version, kind of like how Chinese restaurants are American versions.
American.
Yeah.
Okay, basically, hold on a second. I gotta read something Fire King X said. He says, another thing about those people, it's just like what Neptune from Hyperdimension Neptunia said. The person who calls them an idiot is an idiot.
Exactly.
Pretty much. It's pretty much, and it's not wrong. I'm like laughing my ass off. Like, look at the people. Like, wow, so you call them all these fucked up Danes. Yet you seem like the kind of person that's you're a bit too sexually attractive. Would you want me to call the cops and let them have a little word with you? I'm pretty sure they really want to know how what kind of person you really are versus me. Just saying,
Yeah,
pal.
and the thing is, and like, if people call me a freaking, the P word, and yet at the same time call me the Z word, which is zoophile, over inklings and octolings, guess what? I'll tell them call the police over that and see what happens.
Hold on, I'm glad you brought that up because I was watching Vez video a couple of days ago when he was talking about the whole assholes who are calling in for Lolicon bullshit, and he brought up a good allegory. You see, the reason why this is stupid is simple. First of all, you calling on a cartoon is absolutely dangerous because that's taking away time that could go to a real person. Just
Yep.
like, and he also used this as an example, just like if you were to call the fire department on a fire because it happened in a cartoon, well, guess what? That is taken away from the resources from an actual fire that's happening down the street right now.
I'm surprised these types of people are not sued for that shit because at this point, or even worse, that's a misdemeanor. I'm surprised it's not considered a misdemeanor at that point.
Yeah, and to be honest, it's like
It would be the same crime as swatting in most states, where at least in the places where swatting isn't its own separate offense like it should be, because
yeah.
Yeah, like by all means, it should be illegal to swat.
Yeah, I know swatting should be a felony, but
Yeah, like I mean,
but I mean, like, making a false 911 call in itself is illegal. Even if you aren't swatting or anything like that, calling 911 takes up resources, and it basically ties up their phone line. So
exactly, because that time that they're investigating a fucking cartoon could have went into taking care of a real situation.
And to be honest,
like,
right now,
you could have
with the
someone, you could have a robbery that they can't go to because they're tied up with a bunch of people calling 911 over cartoons.
Yeah, like here's the thing. I'm just gonna say
Mario.
this: with what's going on in the police system right now, it's not that great where I am because the thing is, they don't want to take care of these sad losers who try and throw false accusation, cause a scene over me instead of they just say, "Oh, I need to walk out." That's the problem. Like situations like that, to be honest.
And these people gonna make people want to go anti-social. It's like I understand that people out there, oh, but people need to do that. People need to stop sexualizing kills. It's like, motherfucker, you don't want to perceive it that way. I didn't make it that way. No one make it that way.
Yeah, it's
You
true.
did.
And what's funny is that they do this, and then some of them like a percentage of the antis that go after Lolicon also defended cuties, so it's kind of like
Yeah,
that's
there
kind
you
of
go.
backwards.
And it's like I brought up earlier, and I didn't want to bring it up again, but there was a video on Twitter that had a very disturbing thing happen at the park.
Yeah, we get
it.
And it's like, okay, are you going to call the cops here? Because this right here needs to be investigated. This is real. This is happening. Children are involved. Why aren't you saying anything instead of looking at fucking Nip's artwork here and going, oh my god, you're drawing a Lodi. I'm going to call the FBI.
Honestly, I find it funny that the fact that they're wasting their resources, like they said, not going after that shit. I mean, that shit. Like, if I would have heard about that shit happen, if I was in the real world, I see a parent doing that shit, I would probably would call the cops because at this point, I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, it's like you can't see or try to justify how many actual kid, but oh wait, fictional kill doesn't matter that much.
Yeah, it's all because it's. Let's say this: they shouldn't. They left their mentality. They didn't left that type of it's real mentality when they're little kids.
Oh, what makes it even more funny, what makes it even more fucking hilarious is they have that mentality of, okay, here's, Kana, a 1,000-year-old dragon, she's a Lodi, or aka child, but yet they say nothing when people are fapping it to Loda Bunny, or insert a
Yeah.
zombie, vampire, whatever character who would be technical necrophilia here. It's like, wait, so how come you're not saying anything with this, but yet you're going to do that with this over here?
See, the weird thing that also gets to my last nose is that the people who are losing their shit, they'll be making up with these random ages, and I'm like looking at them like, first of all, they're adults, they have jobs, unlike you fucking people. Second of all, they have lives, unlike you fucking people.
And even though in real life, no one's hurting anyone in the con. They're just like going after people who think they're they're like lowly con, and they just going at it.
These people are gonna make it harder for people to be social. Thanks, SEWs.
And yeah, and they're making cons a bit worse. Like the ones what happened back in April. I was about to go back to a small con event, and guess what? That shit happened, and guess what? It's gonna be worse for them, and they lost their favorite worker, which is me.
These people wonder
Let me
why.
guess. Let me guess. They banned you from the con over
No,
lies.
I wasn't banned. They basically bent the knee, and I was forced to walk out.
They
Honestly,
what?
yeah,
They bent the knee, and I was forced to walk out.
that's fucking stupid. You didn't do
That's the
nothing
reason is
wrong.
she doesn't want to leave, and the thing is, she doesn't want to leave, and then she's being like little Susie want her doll.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
sorry.
It's just it's
You
Jesus-
walked out
Jesus
on him?
Christ.
So give me a brief run through what happened.
Penis.
Okay, it's basically this.
Not
this
that
bitch
kind of
saw-
a run through.
It's basically this bitch saw me, and then she tried to tell the staff to kick me out over internet posts to be on like to bring outside drama into a con.
AKA, you hit some little bitches fees, and instead of putting on the big girl diapers, they instead shat themselves and wanted you gone,
And yeah,
or they would hold their breath.
but yeah, there were and she was threatening the staff and my boss, to be honest.
Wow.
And it's like, how do you go out of your
You
way?
know,
and
they should
acting
ban
like
her
that?
from the con.
Yeah.
They
But
should
that's
ban
the
her from
thing.
the con
And
for what they did.
here's a scary thing. She lives 10 minutes away from my workplace, which is the
Wow.
library.
You know what? I kind of. You should try to find a workplace that allows you to carry, because concealed carry, because who knows what she might do.
Yeah.
She might call up her buddies and try and come after you or something.
Yeah, she has
Either-
friends around, to be honest.
If she's a lefty, be careful.
She's a lefty.
Yeah, you
She
can't
could
trust.
call Antifa or something on you.
I
You
was
can't-
going to say you don't get very many right wingers or moderates or low level conservative, like moderate conservatives. Most of them aren't getting people kicked out of places.
No,
It's
no.
the lefties.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry, but you can't trust a lefty or an SJW. You're
Yeah.
better off trusting a ticking time bomb.
And
Not
I'll
to
tell you
blow
which
up your
She's an
convention
HR
it is,
time bomb.
and I'm
Yeah,
just
there
saying
you
which
go.
convention is it, because the thing is, it's MCon.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. In fact, that reminds me of that freaking one chick that actually cut in front of a dude, and then she started to have a fucking meltdown because
Yeah, I saw that video.
God
point is-
damn.
And the point is,
Yeah, they
I
should
want,
have kicked that bitch out.
and you know,
Well,
his
of course,
thing is because
they-
they couldn't kick her out because they're being kicked out over, it's public property, we can't kick someone out.
Well, they
I'm
can't kick
sorry,
you out
but
either then, if it's public
But-
property.
I'm sorry, but you're causing destruction to. I mean, destruction. You're causing interference in the public property. Like, what the fuck? If I act that way, I'm gonna be bad. I'm sorry. Like these.
I mean, it's these privileged ass motherfuckers who.
Let me guess,
know-
white woman.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
white woman, yeah.
Yeah, I guessed it. Yep, it's
I
always the white
bet
women.
I bet you she has.
I bet you she's
money,
wealthy too.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
she is.
Yeah, rich, white, liberal women. Yep, yeah, that's usually
Mind you, by
the. Yep.
by the way, we
They're the
have,
ringleaders of the SJW cult.
Yeah, remember,
Yeah.
we are the ones who're supposed to have air quotes privileges. Yeah.
Yet they're
Yeah.
the most privileged because they're rich. They're treated like queens because they're women.
Mhm.
And they live in the suburbs, and those are the type of people that are Karens.
Yeah.
That's your
and
typical Karen.
Even though her address
Yeah.
was leaked, so it's basically, and then even though I did search out her real name and everything, and guess what? She lives not that far from that library that I go to. back then, but not going back anymore.
Yeah,
Nope.
you know the thing is well, if anything ever happen, if anything happens to you, people are gonna know what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm just gonna say
Yeah,
that.
but you know, there is a silver lining
Revenge.
to all of this.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's a silver lining to all this. It turns out that Elon Musk has actually finally bought freaking Twitter.
Finally.
Well,
He-
you know
he's
that
not
the
in control
government's
yet,
trying.
though.
The
Wait a minute.
government's trying to stop it, though. They're trying to say that
It won't.
it's national security, and they're trying to use foreign
National
investment.
security is just bullshit, to be honest.
What they're trying to do,
oh.
they're trying to use foreign investment, which I don't think that's foreign investment. They're two domestic companies.
Yeah.
Oh no, so you
It's like
got the,
it's a domestic investor with a domestic company. That's not foreign
Exactly.
investment.
He is an American citizen now.
you forgot the
By the way-
best part. You forgot the best part. He also liked Rebecca.
Yeah.
And the Wokies are flipping their lids.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
will own Twitter. Antis
Yeah.
can't do shit.
And yeah, guess what? That's,
Once Musk takes over, all these antis are gonna be fucking fired. The ones that work at Twitter are gonna be fired.
yeah,
And a bunch of our friends are gonna be unbanned.
and not just
I
only
hope so,
that.
because God
you know,
forbid, you know, we actually lost too many friends, you know, due to this whole freaking, suspension bullshit.
Oh no,
I hope Musk basically unbans like everyone except for people who actually did something illegal. The problem is that will Twitter employees start lying about the reason so that when Musk comes in, he'll think that they were suspended for
remember
something.
what Raging Golden Eagle said. The whole, they will be like, oh, I was just doing that because, they were in charge. I mean, I don't believe that.
and then guess what? If this bitch trying to say, oh, Shiny or Evie, I say, oh, it's just a prank, bro. I did that for this, and it's not. And guess what? She gotta get banned, and she gotta get arrested.
No, they'd be the same people like, oh, we're just joking. Stop taking it so seriously. We're just joking.
Yeah.
Like, what happened to me? So, yeah, I posted something in the server that happened to me on Instagram. And by the way, this is an artwork I have not expected that artwork I did not expect someone losing their shit about. And I'm looking at this like,
you know what I would do? I would contact your boss at the con and tell him that and try to talk some sense into them that to get rid of Lady Tora instead of you.
Yeah.
oh yeah, you
And the point is, it's because they can't do anything because they're too afraid, and not just only that, it's because of the stupid law going on, say public property, whatever.
If it's their con, then I think if it's their venue.
Yeah.
But it's in a public venue. That's the problem. It's a library.
Yeah, and also, yeah, that's just the thing because apparently these people
If
just
it's public
live by a
property,
double
they can't
standard.
kick you out either unless they have a good reason to. So if they can't kick her out, they can't kick you out either.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
And they try to move her
Wear
out.
a body cam or something so that you can prove your innocence when she inevitably tries to lie about you.
Even though
because she's gonna the Me Too is a weapon. If they want to get rid of something, they use Me Too. They make up false accusations.
Yeah.
And if you can prove it never happened, they're basically Amber Heard at that point. Or
yeah.
And the point is,
they're basically AH at that point. So yeah.
And even though I got the leaked conversation that someone kind of dogs where I've been working. Hold on.
Wow. It's just ridiculous how these things are. But I feel really bad for Shiny.
Yeah, the point is, it's like, the point
if she doxes you, dox her back. I'm sorry, but mutually assured destruction is the only way at this point.
Yeah, she found out through a friend. That's the thing.
Wow, that friend's a backstabbing piece of shit.
Mm-hmm. I think mutually assured destruction is the only way at this point.
The point is, we don't know where she works at. That's the thing.
I guess reconnaissance. You're gonna have to get someone to do reconnaissance and find out.
Reconnaissance?
Yeah, you're gonna have to have someone kind of find out where she works and then and then basically basically like kind of like the Soviet Union in the U.S. back in the day. If she doxes you, well, there's going to be mutually assured destruction.
Yeah.
Kind of like with the Soviet Union.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's the reason why I statistically find
It's a nuclear doctrine that worked for the U.S. You know, you don't fire any missiles at us, we won't fire any missiles at you.
Yeah. The thing is,
Yeah,
it's not gonna be that
Like,
easy.
you know, it's just ridiculous how people are always actually doing all this crazy saber rattling and just try to actually, start World War III.
By the way, though.
Yeah, the bear poking, modern foreign policy is basically bear poking at this point.
Yeah. So take a look in the subtle that what just happened to me.
And here's a disgusting thing. She used her dead mom's account on Facebook to just snoop around.
That is
wow.
And also her dead mom's email to do,
You know, there's evil, then there's this.
Yeah.
That is fucking evil.
That's low down. Like I mean, I have the decency to delete my mom old Facebook after she passed away, but this is evil. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
And yet, even though she admitted that she was fatherless because her father died when she was young.
Fatherless behavior.
So in other words, she's a bastard. Not surprised.
You beat me to it.
Yeah.
She not only is it fatherless behavior, but she's also a rich white liberal woman. So that's a bad combination right there.
Yeah.
That's basically she's headed for disaster.
Yeah.
She's gonna end up a train wreck someday.
She is the disastrous train wreck.
Keep alive.
Yeah. So what's up, G?
Hey, dude. What's up? What's up?
So you got something to say?
Do I have some? Wait a minute. What is everybody fucking talking about?
Well, we're talking about voice actors.
We just started off our conversation about the whole Bayonetta situation.
Yeah. The fact that what was her name? I forgot already.
The original voice
Helena
actress
Taylor.
of Bayonetta.
Helena Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah, Helena Taylor. Yeah, her.
I just said it.
A liar.
I just said it last night. Like, why can't we just have these awesome video games without some fucking drama behind all of it?
Yeah, it's true.
Exactly.
Because you got rich liberal white women like Monica Rial and Helena Taylor.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're the real oppressors.
Guys, I really listen.
Guys,
I'm sorry.
read what Fair King XX they had to say. It's just like what I've been telling you guys, and like I told him, we got yours back if you got ours.
Yeah. I feel compassionate about what happened that very well, since Fire King X, it's like it's hard it's hard to say we're in these tough times that we couldn't get we lost a good career and everything. Like, seriously, I was working in a library to do my way to get up the ladder to get a better job, since I'm a volunteer staff, to be honest.
Yeah, the library needs to they really seriously need to honestly, what they should do is they should just let you work there and not bend the knee, and then when she inevitably starts something, which and you basically, when she's around, stay in the areas where there's cameras so she can't pull some Me Too shit.
Yeah.
And like do not go to the bathroom until she leaves that library, because she'll try to make up some kind of lie and cock and bull story.
Yeah, and the
thing is that what you do is that the cameras are basically your friend at that point. So if she tries to lie, and she if she tries to lie, and the cameras disprove her, again, she'll end up like AH.
Yeah.
You'll basically just like choke slam her in court like Johnny Depp.
Exactly.
Yeah, and the point is, she's associated with she's defending Damon Mills and also Kiefel's.
Oh, that bitch! She has that bitch's backing. Yeah. Well, I'd like to see Keffels get sued at least sometime. Have her.
And
I'd like to see Keffels, like with the whole Nick Rekieta situation.
Yeah.
Keffels admitted that she thinks that lying is justified.
Yeah.
If because she sees people like us as ontologically evil, and thus lying is justified. The thing is that her lies have been exposed widely after the Nick Rekieta situation. So I think the people, I think these people have their eyes on Keffels after she got exposed for what she did to Nick Rekieta.
Yeah.
Yeah, this shit is fucking ridiculous. These
And the
people
point
show no
is, like,
fucking.
the only point is one of the Kiwi farms kind of exposed her being in Keppel's chat room.
Hey, I gotta ask a question off topic. How's everyone's October so far?
It's been
Everything's all normal.
fantastic.
I'm doing pretty good.
Fantastic.
But anyway,
I've been working like a two-legged. I've been working like a two-legged cat in a litter box, and he's got the shits. So
Yeah. But in all seriousness, though, like,
it seems like all the powerful, SJWs, like in these local conventions and stuff, seem to have the Keffels connection. I think Keffels is like a ringleader.
Of course.
Of not just the cat boys, but also the con Karens.
Listen, man, I really fucking hate liberals. I don't like right-winged people either, but I still really fucking.
Oh no.
Well, the point is, there's a true definition of what a liberal is, but what they're doing, they're not being liberals.
They're communists, basically, or socialists or whatever.
Yeah.
Don't tell Dago. Don't tell Dago I said that.
Don't matter which way you lean. Fascism is fascism.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, like I said, I don't like either or side. I don't, because I like to stay in the middle, because both sides can be getting toxic.
The Matt Walsh situation is bad as well.
Oh no, like what I just did recently, I'm just like, honestly at this point, I just like fuck it. I'm just gonna go release my inner troll and just fucking.
Matt Walsh is just an ass clown.
People like Keffels are the ones with the power now, so
and that's
why them. And then I bet you in a year or so we're gonna be fighting against the other side. So we got to prepare. We got to prepare for a battle against the other side as well. We're on a two-front war here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, another thing, guys, I actually had someone tell me that I should actually delete my video about fucking Hassan Piker actually saying that if you like Rebecca, then you're a pedo.
Wow. People are trying to pile on you for that.
Man.
Seriously?
Keep it.
Hassan Piker.
What's the reasoning behind that? Isn't that the android girl from the Cyberpunk anime?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What's the reasoning behind that?
If I ever see Hassan Piker, I'm just gonna punch him in the face and break his teeth. To be honest.
Don't be saying
Don't
stuff
say
like
that. That could get you banned. Don't do that.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the way. But in reality, I couldn't do it anyway.
You know what? If I see him in real life,
honestly, if you try something, I'm going to.
I will literally.
No, look, people like Hassan Piker and Xander Hall. They're basically the problem, and I think they're the reason why we have so many antis, because they're influencers.
Yeah.
Influencers are the worst thing that ever happened.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Trash Chase, for instance. They
and plus,
just like anime.
Yeah, they're bread tubers, just like freaking what's his name, Vosh.
Most of these people pretend to like anime, but they turn around and say, "Oh, I fucking hate it. I hope Japan dies. I fucking hate anime."
Yeah,
they're
the people that say 2 bombs weren't enough, like the racist asshole they are.
Time out. I got something I want to add there. You know how people always say that 2 bombs wasn't enough for Japan and show how xenophobic they are?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's literally hypocritical. Like,
well,
they do the most two-faced shit ever.
Hey, guess what? That earthquake in California cannot happen soon enough, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
See,
that one quake in the 90s wasn't enough. 8 magnitude 8 isn't enough.
Y'all heard about NASA? Y'all heard about NASA diverting that asteroid, didn't you?
Man, that was.
Did y'all hear about that? I saw like 300 memes like the hour that they did that. They're like, why? Why would you do that?
Okay, guys. I'm just gonna say this. In the way I'm gonna say, like, look, what we need to do is, like, as soon as Elon Musk takes over, they need to do something about these toxic influencers. I think he need to do something about that.
Yeah, we need to put all voices
out. Free speech has to be free speech, though.
Yeah, because the thing is, they can say whatever they want, but we can't clap back at them.
Oh no, exactly.
It's one-sided. If we can get rid of that one-sided bullshit. See, when they brigade people, they get away with it. They can do whatever the hell they want, but if we were to do it back to them, we'd get banned. It shouldn't be that way. They should be banned for their brigading if we're banned for brigading.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
Makes
I want
sense.
to. I want to say something. Because like weeks ago, I was on Pixiv and I was making like, okay, so sometimes people be on their troll shit. I thought it'd be funny. This was back in May. I thought it'd be funny to put a bunch of throw up emojis in a bunch of comments because I thought I'll get a kick out of it. Somebody took it seriously because I put throw up emojis in a Penny Parker picture. Somebody thought thought I was mad about the Penny Parker picture because I think she's a lolly. I was like, no, I'm not mad at it. I'm just trolling. And to be honest, I'm not mad that Penny Parker is a lolly. I'm mad because when they sexualize her, they're kind of taking away the fact that they're gonna make her like unimportant in other fashions, and then they're gonna make her only important in that section. It's not the fact that she's a fucking lolly.
Wait, what are you
fact that
talking
she-
about?
I mean, if it's fan art, then so what?
fan art,
I
so
mean,
what?
I don't really.
Anyways,
Yeah,
much.
it doesn't matter what they do.
Yeah, it's like I said as well. Like these are the very same people who cry about how they care about kids, and I'm like, motherfucker, do you actually give a damn? What the hell?
Yeah, basically.
Like, let me
go ahead,
finish, like, I don't see you bastards fucking going to help homeless shelter. When I was in high school, by the way, I actually did help out kids when I was younger. Oh wait, you don't. I don't see you fucks actually thinking about, all those kids in homeless center have no clothes. They had to rely on my school and all those people, right, to help them out. And I'm like,
Yeah.
sitting looking like,
and then I don't like that shit when people accuse me of, oh, you're just bashing that. I'm like, no, I'm not. There's a different
And that's
reason
the same
behind
thing to me, because the point is like I'm not trying to hate on anyone. I'm just don't like assholes.
I'm gonna defend
like,
myself.
basically, I actually had to bring up the freaking whole thing about Konosuke.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Because basically,
he's at it again.
Because he's always calling me a fucking pedophile, and yet he doesn't even show the receipts or help actual kids in need.
Yeah.
These are the people who claim everyone is a pedophile, yet they're the very same people wondering why you got someone like myself who have anger issues would love to smack you down to reality.
And,
and then you know what I can't stand?
When yet they
guys, time out. DVC wanted to say something. Go ahead, man.
Thank you, dude, because I gotta make my fucking cases. I need to freaking make my case clear, dude. Because you guys understand when I do certain things, people just assume that, okay, so you know how you guys be calling people out for calling people pedophiles, right? So people assume that I'm one of those people that just go around calling people pedophiles for liking lolicon. I am not one of those fucking people. I keep reiterating that point. I'm not those people.
Yeah.
If you like lolicon, that's fine. I'm friends with people with that. What I'm doing is a completely different fucking reason. So don't fucking call me out or say, oh, well, that's not. No, it's not the fucking same. Dude, I am not one of those people. I don't just randomly call people that shit.
And
I don't.
And that's me. I just stay in the middle because look, what happened to me is like, let's say, with all this, this voice actor drama between Kick Vic and I Stand With Vic. I asked some I Stand With people who are I Stand With Vic. They did something stupid to make Kick Vic go to me, and then I just stay in the middle. Don't want to be neither side, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm always in the middle. But okay, again, I thought, okay, so the whole Penny Parker thing, what I thought was, okay, so Penny Parker was not really a well-known character, but then out of nowhere, boom, I'm like, okay, she's popular now, but in a way that I didn't expect. And I was like, well, I wanted her to be more popular in a different kind of fashion. That's my situation. It has nothing to do with her being a lolly. Like, what the fuck's people talking about? I've never been that way.
And here's the other thing is like there's some people who keep saying, oh, like how I say that Karen, she keeps saying I'm being neutral and not. It doesn't make any sense. I say when I'm being neutral, I don't want to talk about this type of stuff, or I just don't want to say anything about them.
No, exactly, and that's why a lot of times I just think these types of people don't understand is that, like, yeah, I would defend Lottie, but here's the thing: I don't just defend Lottie, I also defend fan service in general. Fucking hell,
right? Like,
because Here's the thing what pisses me off. Like, in the past, I fucking defended Usagi-chan when some dumbass was literally comparing her body proportions to a fucking baby. I'm like, what are you talking about? She's not even a fucking. She's a grown adult like I am.
She's just really short. And I'm like, okay, there's nothing wrong with Uzaki-chan. These people are so fucking sensitive. Like, they don't. They just think she's a child like because she's short. It's like, no, she's not a fucking child.
You want to hear something funny though? I actually have dated short girls, and they do look like her.
What I think we need is we need someone to buy the rights to Senran Kagura, and then basically start releasing it on PC, make it a PC exclusive. Fuck Sony. Sony fucking wrecked that series, and I'm so mad about it.
If Nintendo wants a piece of pie, they can be their guests to knock themselves anyway.
Wait, shut up! I have an idea.
Hold on.
We can make it PC exclusive and Nintendo exclusive. Remember, for the longest amount of time, they've been doing this shit for what? PlayStation to PC exclusive. For
However, I think they should make their own storefront because I don't trust Steam not to ban it because Steam has gotten worse over the years.
Honestly, I think I have a better solution. Put it on every storefront, so that way everyone can have an opportunity to buy it.
Or do what people used to do: make a CD, DVD, ROM, and stop putting everything on Steam, and just make it downloadable by itself.
Here's the thing: is that costs more money to make, and the price would have to be higher for that. That actually might actually justify a $70 thing if you're putting on DVDs because plus a lot of people don't have an optical drive nowadays.
I
in their system.
I think
you can buy it, guys. I got an idea. If we actually pull off enough money, I'd say, like, what if we could actually try investing it into Marvelous and, try to get the rights to Senran Kagura.
You need billions for that. You'd have to have the backing of, like, Elon Musk or someone.
Honestly, I feel like Elon Musk should have also bought, Marvelous as well.
I don't know. They might not like the fact that a Westerner is buying a Japanese company. Japan might say they might put a kibosh to that for foreign investment.
Yes, but if you became business partners with a Japanese businessman and he was the other co-owner, they've gone for that several dozen times in the past.
Yeah, and I think and then put it and then what you do is you'd buy the studio. And then you'd move Senran Kagura to an offshoot to try to get out of that damn Sony contract. Fuck Sony.
Hell, I would give them back. Here's the thing. You want to hear something funny? I would actually legitimately remaster all those games, put it in the Nintendo Switch. Fuck you, Sony, you fucking bastard asses.
Exactly. It's like, dude, Sony has been getting worse and fucking worse, dude. Like,
Steam has too, but the thing is that Steam's they actually reinstated a game because of a backlash to them banning it. I think it was that one of those new game. Yeah, they actually had a mob a mob formed against Valve for banning a game, and Valve actually reversed their decision and reinstated it. Basically,
yeah, and also, hold on, guys. It's actually basically picking the lesser of three evils. You got Sony, you got Microsoft, and then you got Nintendo.
Honestly,
that's just going to be the way it is, man. A corporate company is going to be a corporate company no matter what's going on.
Yeah.
The thing is that I think the reason why people were able to pressure Valve is because Valve is not publicly traded, and thus they actually have to worry about their customers more than their shareholders because they don't have any shareholders. They're not a publicly traded company.
Okay, so and also I want to bring up this point. People keep saying that companies are doing this not because of money, but for an agenda. They are doing it for money. Now hold on. Let me say
ESG.
This. Yeah, they are doing this shit for money. All that shit is for money. Think about it. Look at what this fucking Superman comic, the whole John Kent, they canceled it. You want to know why? Because they realized it wasn't doing the numbers that they thought it was going to be, so they canceled it. It's all about fucking money. It's always been about money.
But here's the deal. Here's where they're going to get to turn around and say that it was a quote success, because what they then do is they will turn around and let's say, okay, so it got 16 issues in 8 months. and or something like that, and then it's going to get those final 6 issues to wrap up the story. Now, here's the deal: what they're going to turn around and do is they're going to split those up into trade paperbacks. Then they're going to sell those to school libraries, to public libraries, to other places that use taxpayer dollars to buy that shit. So even if we fucking boycott it, we're still fucking paying for it. And then they can turn around and say that it was a success, that the trade sold better than the actual comic book. And I mean, that's the biggest problem. That's how the comic book industry, but there's more to it than that. Yeah, well, there's more to it than that though, because it's
money.
Well, it's the different ways of which they get their money. Like you said, it is about money, but it's not just simply about money. It's about pushing the agenda and getting that money anyway by default. That is what they're after.
Yeah. They use our money, but not by our choice. They use the government to do it. Yep.
And
it's always the fucking government.
It's all for the sake of the dollar too, and it's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, because they get our tax. They basically steal our tax money.
Yeah.
Well, there's also you can call me a conspiracy nut all you want. I kind of am, but that's not the point. There is a secret and not so secret left-wing run cabal that pays these people anyway. These people will take a massive L. The fans, get woke, go broke. They will shut these companies down with how broke they get, but they don't give two shits because they're getting paid under the table.
Yeah.
The second is, I feel like
hey, you know what, guys? Let's say it like this. Listen, and I don't want to say this, but it's going to get to a point where it might be a purge because people is going to get very reckless and restless.
Honestly,
I can already see it. Like, I'm not tempting fate. I mean, we can clearly see the signs.
Yeah, we're going to get some unholy cross between the Purge and the Hunger Games.
I hope not, but that's what it seems like because people are getting really tired of these other sides doing all of this agenda-driven shit. And I already know it's going to get people really feral. And
although if I ever have to fight in the Hunger Games, it better damn well be on Jurassic Park.
No, and this is the thing with guys being standing as well. It's like these people love to talk about. They're literally doing the witch hunt. I mean, the witch hunting. What was it? The witch hunting. That's all they're doing. Is witch hunting people. Like they're not necessarily going after the actual problems, but no, they want to show their ugly faces anyway. To be fair.
Here's the thing: is that a lot of this stuff, a lot of the more egregious stuff that mentions that is like borderline gross, where you have all this especially specifically the ones that have the gender agenda and how sexual they are. A lot of that's going to get shut down by angry parents. Like they're going to say, "Do not put this in our school library."
And that's good. It needs to happen.
And that's going to shut down that agenda.
They're at a point now. They're getting they're getting left-wing classic liberal parents that are standing against the woke now. We're at a point that things are going to start to turn. But what happens in the past, every time we see their agenda get turned on them, they find a new way to break it out on us again. They just
they're going to run out of ways to do it. They're going to run out at some point.
They haven't for the last 200 years.
Also, I want to say something, guys. They're gonna what they're gonna try to do, because you already know how these people are. What they're gonna try to do is they're gonna try to call you guys out for being like the P word, because you like anime. But they're gonna say, "Oh, well, you know what? Hey, DPC, you're the exception because you called your friends pedophiles." I'm like, I did not fucking do that. And it was like, yes, you did. Look, I'm like, I did not do that. That was like a year ago. I was pissed off and I was trolling. He was like, no, you did that. You did that. I was like, no, I did not.
Neil, man, I know. I want you to hear this from one of from us. We're on your side, right?
Yes.
You know that we know what happened. Okay, just know that.
No, and the sad thing is, what's also funny that I have screenshot evidence of idiots who literally claiming I'm a childist because I draw something. I'm like, buddy, if I want to, I could take you after court for slander.
Bro. Let me tell you something. I'm not mad at your drawings. See, people just think, oh, you're mad at Lolicon. No, you fucking idiot.
No.
I am not mad at that. It just does. It doesn't matter if it's a lolly or not.
Wait, hold a second. Wait. Didn't you just compliment me?
Huh?
There you go. You remember you said I approve, right?
Yes.
So
or I just think, okay, I will say this: your art needs more work. Yes, I'm gonna be honest, but it's not bad. Okay, it's not bad.
So if you hated my art, you could easily report my Discord account. You could easily just go, why kick my name and report my account?
I'm friends with you on Pixiv and DeviantArt, so I am not. I believe I'm friends with you on Pixiv, so I am not fucking like. The reason why is because I think you're cool. I'm not gonna just bash someone because they make certain kind of art. If I'm friends with them, I'm not doing that shit. That shit is not right. So people just thinking, oh, you're against Lolicon. No, I'm not. I don't care. I'm friends with people who like it.
It's not that you were against it. It's just that you thought that that character should be popular for something else, not just for that.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Penny Parker was popular in the wrong ways, in my opinion. People's getting mad at that. I don't know why. Because
even if they were a big titty waifu, you'd still get mad at them being popular for the wrong reason.
Exactly. Same reason. I feel the same way about Tifa. Tifa is a very strong, very powerful character. Nobody knows her for her power and feats.
She could kick ass. I mean, come on.
Yeah, and then they only know her for the porn. And I'm like, oh my fucking god, like what the fuck?
Because they've never seen Final Fantasy VII, probably.
Italians definitely know her now.
Yeah, for the wrong reasons.
But dude, you want to know funny though? I play Final Fantasy VII. I agree with you, and I'm like, dude, I see a lot of lewd art. I'm like, good lord,
dude. They just look, guys. My old channel got terminated for no fucking reason, and then out of nowhere, I see a short of Tifa being naked. It's like a Tifa doll, and they have her naked, and they're showing ass, titties, feet, and all of that. I'm like, are you serious? You don't delete this channel, but my channel gets deleted for no reason?
I think that's bad. You can literally
YouTube.
Look
yeah,
up
YouTube is.
Or you can look up Brazilian wax or naked yoga on YouTube, and it's okay because it's educational. But yet, if I was to play any spicy, etchy game, I'm terminated.
I mean, if I play Chicago, I'm fucked nowadays. If I would have, I mean, Chicago's not much of an issue, but if I do certain mods to the game, yeah, I'm kind of fucked.
Let me show you the link to the fucking channel that does this. It made this piece of shit fucking sex doll that they made of Tifa, and it's like, this is all you guys think of Tifa. Tifa's supposed to be a badass video game character. Yes, she's sexy. I don't mind the porn, but her character's oversaturated with it. That's my problem. That's the same thing with Penny Parker. Penny Parker has so much potential. You fuck. It's like Sony planned this, and then people don't understand why I'm mad. It's like, oh, you don't like her because she's a lolly. No, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, in fact, you probably have to watch that.
Well,
so
it's kind of like finding out that those pirated NES classics, those knockoff NES classics, are owned by a Chinese, the Chinese company that was making them, are owned by Nintendo.
Yeah.
Oh man. God, why?
Yeah.
Why?
So that's why they were never shut down.
Exactly.
Because they were owned by Nintendo. It was Nintendo's way of getting into the Chinese market.
Yep. And instead of just being honest with us about it, they they came after Americans that were buying them from the Chinese market and stuff, saying that we were buying bootleg stuff. And then, like I said, it come to find out it was a shell game. They are the parent company of the company that was making them.
Hey, you know what?
So that they're not pirated because it's not piracy if Nintendo was the one putting them out there.
Yeah, and I gotta say something. It makes me sad because China can be a very great country, and I don't have no problem with the Chinese citizens. I just feel like the way it's being ran is so unfair to not only the citizens but Now they're trying to put their foot in the door to try to control us, which could, like, I don't know why you would do that to fucking Americans. That's foolish. But like, seriously, it's
Hell, our own government can barely control us. Why would they want to take a whack at it?
Like, seriously, like,
The thing is that they're speculating that China might be trying to take over Canada, so they might try to come in from the north.
God.
see, Canada is
yeah.
a much softer
Financially-
country than America. Where
But financially,
allow that shit.
that's the
And
thing.
then
Financially, they already own us. Like, that's what people don't understand is that they're seeking control, but financially, they've already won.
They're seeking control, but financially, and it's like,
Hey,
yes, listen. I know. I'm sorry. I gotta say this part. Listen, I don't know what this country did to China in the past to make them try to do this, but listen, dude, this is fucking getting out of hand. Xi Jinping is obviously a fucking puppet of something higher. I think so.
Well, it's not just this country though. You got to understand, if you look back through history, all the way back to the Greek Empire, and even before that,
Exactly.
even Egypt, the pinnacle of success for a Western country was to trade with the East. China being the seat of the East. That's the whole point. Is that they want that they want. Look at the East India Trading Company, again, an Asian company. The Asia has always been the biggest pinnacle of the world trade in general.
Yeah.
And that's what they're doing. They want full control over the entire trade. If you buy it and sell it, they want it to be controlled by the East.
That's why
Okay,
some of
hold
these
on.
people are.
Hold on. Dio wanted to say something. Go ahead, Dio.
Thank you.
Yes, I was wanting to say, I gotta go. I have a thing to do. So yeah, it was fantastic.
Yeah, let's call it good here anyway. So,
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, I want
gotta
to go
do
next
something.
too.
anywho, it was fantastic. Wokies, you do not speak for anyone. You're stupid, annoying. No one loves you. Get a job, take a bath. Stop eating that butter. It's not a food. It's a substance. And remember to let your desires burn brightly.
Have a great October, dude.
all right,
Have a good
Shadow.
one,
Joe.
Stick with the shadow because at the end of the day, the darkness is always with you.
All right, I'm
All right,
back.
who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
Okay.
Okay,
Right.
I'm Geek Freak. Peace out.
All right, peace out, dude.
All right. Who wants to go next?
I got it. So, big announcement. In the next couple weeks, I'm being moved to a Monday through Friday 4 to midnight shift. So I won't be so dog tired, and I'll be able to actually jump in on these streams a little bit more regularly. Anyway,
That's good.
everybody have a good one. Enjoy your Halloween, and don't forget, slap a Wokey.
I really want to.
Gotcha. All right. Next.
Oh, yeah. Only thing I can say for this to the people out there who lose their shit about my art. Go see them all. All you're doing is just keep rewarding me more and more reason to go, hey, I'm doing better. Keep going, keep improving. You're only hurting yourself, so just cope and see some more. That's all I can say.
Keep improving. Don't worry about the fucking people who's talking shit. Just listen to the people who's telling you to keep improving. You keep improving. Do not listen to people who's just talking blind shit.
All I can do is just laugh at them too anyway.
Nice. Okay. Anyway, who wants to go next?
I guess I'll go next. Well, it's been great. I came in kind of late, but it's been real. Keep rocking and dragging. And also, if people actually believe that I'm actually just bashing Wallies, that's not the fucking case, because it can be any fucking character. In this case, it so happens to be a character related to Spider-Man, and I'm going to defend Spider-Man to my dying breath because I'm a
that's true.
Also, one more thing, I will be uploading more content on my DBZ and GT for Life channel. I had a recent video uploaded on my Canna Lover channel. I privated it because I'm trying to decide if I want to re-upload it on here, because that's not what my Canna Lover channel is meant for. And I'm going to be talking about Spawn content on the DBZ channel just so I can keep it afloat, because just talking about Dragon Ball, it would not be too good, because I'll be only be known for one thing on that channel. So I need to talk about other things too. So yeah.
All right. So who wants to go next?
I will. These, the woke, they're I just want to say it right now. Once we defeat the woke, we will probably have to go. We'll probably have to defend against the other side as well. So don't get lazy and complacent like we did when we defeated the right towards the last time, because they're gonna come back, and they're gonna come back with full force, and they're gonna see us as part of the left, even though we're not. So we're gonna have to defend against. So do not get complacent when the leftoids are defeated.
Yeah,
Because
I'm
we're gonna have
definitely
to keep it up
independent.
against the other side too.
This is
We're gonna
feels like a
also
big
remember
run,
these
salmon
are-
run situation.
All right, Shiny, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. Like, to these big losers who try and think about they want to take me down. Look, I'm sorry, but like, I'm not gonna be taken down. And whatever you gotta try to do, guess what? It's not gonna work very well anymore. And I do have people supporting on my side. And even though I'll keep streaming as I like, I'll do whatever contents I do on my two channels as I like. So even couldn't, even though if they won, guess what? They didn't even win anything because they end up gonna be losing is a lot of respect from a lot of people. And I'm just saying because I'm not associated with either side because I don't want to get caught up with people on my own or like on their own side trying to go backstab another one with all this stuff. I know the whole deal, so yeah, we all know it. But as I'm saying, look, it's better to just mind your own business and just learn to do something constructive or do something creative or do something productive for once.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you all for coming aboard and dealing with my craziness. I will be doing another one tomorrow, and hopefully, you guys can actually either show up or try to support me through chat. Anyways, good. But anyway, just remember these 4 things: respect the life and fan service, enjoy your fandoms, embrace your degeneracy as long as it's legal, doesn't harm you or anyone else. Anime is freedom. Also, fuck Konosuke. And one more thing, until the next time we meet again, this is Mr. 343 saying God, anime, mecha, big titty waifu, fucking speed.
And don't forget to work hard and get good.
DBZ and
Exactly.
GT for life.